morning, everyone. Wendy. Want to welcome you. I'm just going to try and get a little comfortable this morning, and this is going to take some energy from me. What I'm doing, I did a couple days ago a segment on truth. Well, today it's time for my truth. So I'm going to share that with you. And I'm going to share it in a way where I'm honest and explain what I'm feeling and what got me here. I am an alcoholic and drug addict. I spent my life living that way. I numbed. So I know all about numbing. Now, the big issue for me was I wasn't there. I wasn't there for my children. I wasn't there for my husband. I wasn't there for anybody because I chose not to feel. That's exactly what's happening nowadays. A world of numbing. Nobody listens. Nobody pays attention. Nobody gives a shit. And I know all about that. I taught my children what I learned. That's all I knew. And that's the way I lived. Now, the problem lies, I'm the one that your parents warned you about. I come from the other side of the street. Raised in an alcoholic home. Know all about running amok. And know all about not giving up. Hoot. Tell me about not giving up. And I'll tell you. Now, because I lived in that atmosphere, I also can see what's going on. And I can tell you firsthand, it's a disease and it's spreading. And it's going to take over before you know it. We live in a world where people are choosing to be numb because nobody cares. You don't want to listen? Or what? A 4-letter word? Love? It's a word. That's the way I felt. Nobody showed love. Nobody cared about love. Tell me about love. Now you want everybody to care. How many years later? I had to get clean and sober to care. People talked to me, it went in one ear and out the other. Because they didn't show me how they felt. You tell me you love me, but yet you don't give a if I'm out on the street doing whatever and whatever. That's the way I raised my kids. Do whatever you're going to do. Just don't bother me. And that's what's happening. We have children who are not heard. We have adults who have never been heard. And we're living in a world that now tells us they want us to care. Why don't people start to show us? What happened to that? What happened to you to a place in our lives where people actually say, you know what, I love you. Tell me about you. Let's go do something together. Let me put this down and make time for you. That don't happen. This disease is running amok. It's taking over our kids. It's taking over our lives. We have to stop it. And the only way it's going to be stopped is if you show you truly love and care about others. Enough to pay attention. If we started paying attention, things might change. But you can't tell me that things need to be changed and go out the next day and get drunk or, stick drugs in your mouth or needle in your arms or whatever you choose to do. You can't tell me that. I believe that if I want you to change, I have to change. And if I don't change, my words mean nothing. We have to start caring about ourselves. We have to start digging deep when it comes to who we are and the things we want in our lives. We got to get to know us. Why do we feel and think the way we do? What can I do to change that? That's what we need to do. I had to learn the hard way. It took me 5 years to get control over this, because this was gone. Stop. Go back to the basics and listen to people. Care about what they care about. That's what we need. Somebody who means what they say and does what they mean. That's what it's all about. Let's start there with us and not worry about them. Make your difference.